Welcome back with the Teeps fam. Today we are in Utah in Spanish Fork. We're going to show you one of our favorite places to camp not far from Salt Lake City in Diamond Fork. So come along and we'll take out all the fun. So we are at Diamond Campground in Diamond Fork, just up from Spanish Fork, Utah. That was a lot of forks. So it is a beautiful area here. Camping is about $30 a night per site. So we actually have two because we're here with friends. So we've got the tent camping and the good old Cougar. We are finally back in. It's been a year and a half and we are so excited to be back out on the road. So plans here, we're gonna sit around, enjoy time together, maybe have a fire. Gotta check some fire restrictions. But then we will hike tomorrow up to the Fifth Water Hot Springs. They're absolutely stunning and we'll show you. We've been hiking there for the last, I don't know, 17 years. My husband and I have been coming. Lance and I have been checking them out. We've been 4 or 5 times. We've taken the kids once, so they're excited to go back. So we'll share all that when we wake up in the morning, but for now we just want to share what a great campground this is. There is drinking water here, so if you're planning on coming up, there is a place to drop your trash. There are porta potties and there's drinking water. It makes camping a little bit easier when you have access to those things. And lucky us, we can run generators in some AC because we are running about 97 degrees last I checked. After a beautiful night hanging around the campfire, just chilling with the fam, we are on our way up Fifth Water Hot Springs. So from Diamond Campground, you're just gonna go a couple miles up the road, you'll find the Three Forks parking area, and you can go ahead and park there. It is a fee area. If you have a America the Beautiful pass, then it's free. Just make sure you display your pass there, or there is a fee box.
And get there early
yes.
if you want a spot. It's a Sunday morning. The lot's basically full now.
What do you think it holds? 15 cars?
Depends on how people park. It's
true.
A very poorly
it's not marked out
lot. So
when people park dumb, much
park
less
willy-nilly.
Oh, willy-nilly.
Oh, willy-nilly.
So you see the path here. There are rocks along the way. It is not a smooth path. It is well worn. So be aware, bring appropriate footwear. And you are 2 miles from the trailhead. It said 2 on that side. I guess it depends on how far up the hot springs. Once you get the first one, it's at 2, and you can kind of move your way up. So you got about a 2-mile hike up. And it is beautiful here early August. Ready to go?
First, Black Panther explained to him a better way to do it. It turned him.
Once you get up to the hot pots, you have a lower and an upper. So these are the lower. And then behind me, the waterfall. And up and over that, there are more. These ones down here are always a lot busier with people. And the ones up higher are a lot deeper too. So I think we'll probably just go up higher, but it's a beautiful spot. So when you take the upper trail right here, gives you a good view of the hot pots down there. Good view of it's full. These guys are sitting in one of the bigger pools. Definitely gotten a little shallower, honestly, than they used to be. Probably a lot of sediment and stuff filling them up. Up above the waterfall. There's some good pools. Once you follow that upper trail around, it'll come down here to these hot pots, which, in my opinion, are a lot better than the lower ones.
It's really hard to miss the actual pools of hot pots. There's people in them pretty much all times of day, it seems like. Sometimes you will see people who are naked in them, so if that's a problem. Just, it's a risk always. The upper pools though, after the little waterfall area, you can hike up around that, and then there's further pools up. They're a little bit smaller, but they are deeper and a little hotter. We are loving it. So if you're in the running water over here, it's gonna be cold. This water here is pretty hot. And then there's all these little spots where you can dam it up. So you can add more cold water or less cold water and kind of customize, if you will. And so we just came right off the trail over here and then walk right across the river. So we are having a ball.
We hung out in the springs for about an hour, and now we're headed back down. Again, we're up above this waterfall. What do you think that waterfall is? 20 feet high, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, you can still go up behind it.
Oh, you
I
can
swear
go
you
up.
could go up behind it. You can go up behind it, which is cool. And then right below us, that's like a big hot pool there, and that's a big hot pool there. But the one up higher is a little deeper, but you shouldn't go to it anyway. It's too much work to get to. These are though it's kind of a perfect beginner hike because it doesn't gain a ton of elevation, but it gains enough. It's not super long, but it's long enough that you feel like you're doing something. And then it has an outstanding payoff, which, you know, it's great. But I mean, we did it with kids that are as young as 5 years old that hike the entire thing on their own.
Made it to the end of the trail. Everyone feeling good? Don't. She basically ran the whole way down. Just hanging out, waiting for the rest of everybody. So we'll show you the parking lot. Like I said, it doesn't hold a lot. The signs are pretty well marked out on where you can and cannot pass, but from the road, you have to come across this bridge. And there is a bathroom here, but they do not have a place for garbage. So if you're camping, pack your garbage out with you. If you're up here hiking, pack everything out. There's not a spot for it here, but just a few places. And then when you get over to the restroom, at the actual trailhead, you'll see the fee box, so make sure you pay your dues so they can maintain this beautiful area. We started hiking up here just before 9 a.m., 8:30, and got up, spent a bit of time, maybe 2 hours, and then hiked down. What time is it now? I don't even know. So we have reached 1 o'clock by the time we got down with, like, no big rush, but so 1 o'clock. So as you're planning your time up here, you'll have a decent idea of about how much time it might take you. So 9 to 1 for us with a lot of small children. We got all cleaned and packed up from our time in Diamond Campground. Did everyone have fun there? Yeah. It's been nice to get back on the road again. We are headed south on 89 towards Big Rock Candy Mountain, so keep an eye out for that video coming up next.
If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe.
Peace out.
Tape spin. Oh.